All these things, these are all LS. The Normandy, the stuff like that. People would, like I said, that's another thing. To live and die on the beaches of Normandy or on the decks of Normandy. My ship. Like, there are all these books and all this other stuff. You know, they weren't going to war. They were, basically, it was a ship. And it was my ship. And that basically just meant to hook up or to scam someone or whatever.
The edges of each huge steel plate were punched with a row of closely spaced holes.
I'd say Germans, Irishmen, I was so fucking proud of my people. The best quality that I'd ever been seen. I was backing them. And like I said,
basically you had a right-hand riveter and a left-hand riveter because both of them stood on each side of the rivet, so one swung a hammer to the left, one swung a hammer to the right. You had a boy who was in charge of the rivet furnace who heated the rivets. And then you had a guy called a hodder on who rolled on with a great hammer.
They're proud to be working for me, and I was proud to have them on my team. Like I say, some of the best men, some of the best, most honest men that I ever had. Hardest workers too.
Bang on each end of the rivets to flatten them. Now it would take approximately 8 to 16 hits to actually flatten one of those rivets.
It was a deafening and exhausting job, which would be repeated 10 million times before hull number 534 was finished.
And that's why I had such benefits in retirement, and also how they could ride my ships for free.
A proud symbol of Scotland's industrial might. But in the Cunard boardroom, it was another story.
Well, I bought Cunard.
The Wall Street crash of 1929 had triggered a worldwide recession.
Yeah. So,
everybody hoped better times were just around the corner.
There was a lot of different things, and like I said too, I believe around then I was like, it was maybe my fault or something like that. I don't really know, but basically, like I told my people, I said, relax, don't worry. I mean, I got you. I mean,
austerity, not luxury, was now.
Certain people were like blah 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 blah, and I was like, no, we're gonna help them. So
complicated and long process, even before you get to lay the first steel. So the momentum behind that had already been established.
Like I said, I would never leave my people without, the soup kitchens and all that other stuff. Like I said, Kennedy or JFK or someone was trying to say it was them. It's like, no. Like, I wouldn't just abandon my people like that. I forget exactly if there's a food crunch or something like that.
1 year after the contract had been signed.
On Friday, the 11th of December, 1930.
Like I say, sometimes I built things just because.
Thousands were laid off. The local economy.
I forget what happened. I think I might have been restructuring. I don't know. Anyway, though, but yeah. Or maybe they thought I was dead or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I forget. I could take you right back through it, actually.
France was also deep in the grip of the Depression.
There could have been an accident on the world somewhere. Like, it could have also been the White Scale disaster or the, or what's it called? Like I said, some of my people were the best people. They would do anything for me and for the children and for the future, if I asked them. It's another reason why I wanted to like grab Rod's skull and just and just watch his skull crush, because like sometimes he had no respect for the people. He had no respect for what they had done. They had no respect for anything, and it's like these people,
Normandy with a magnum of the finest.
Yeah, like I said, I'd get angry sometimes. I'd get really angry.
I saw it hit the hull.
Just like totally angry, because like I had the best people, the most honest people, the most reliable people. People that would die for me and blah blah blah, and work without pay even, and they were just going to send them out to pasture or just leave them without benefits or just abandon them. Like I said, that's partly what the war was about, is that I was angry.
right up to here. People standing on
Anyway,
both
I don't
sides
know.
were civil.
You know,
It's magnificent.
like I said, I'm fierce. I'm fiercely loyal to my people, and my people were fiercely loyal to me. So
In Britain, there was a public outcry.
anyway,
Why should the French be allowed to humiliate us while our own symbol of national pride was left to rot? The government finally bowed to public opinion and agreed to subsidize the
well, I was always behind the people too, by the way, and the people were always behind me generally.
Cunard had lost 2.5
We worked together, like I
French
say.
seniors,
We were a family. We're a family.
but they were back in the race.
You know, whether or not people knew it or not. You know, and there's a lot of other things. There's a lot of things that were going on, you know. I don't know, you know, some of it had to do with me, some of it had to do with other people. Some of it had to do with me talking to my people, saying, give me 10 years and I'll give you the future. You know, stuff like that. And like I say, too, I mean, like I'd argue to Rodney and a lot of other people, I'd be like, these people backed me. These people believed in me. I'm not just going to abandon them. I'm not just going to cut their benefits and leave them without. You're not going to do this to these people. You know, you're not going to mistreat them. So, anyway, and also, like I say, you know, taking a fine-tooth comb to exactly where the problems were, exactly who was causing the problems. You know, why and what. And like I said, I could tell you that generally it's just a bunch of people who had drugs and probably Papa or whatever. Like I said, there's a lot of really, really big issues that most of the people didn't really realize or know about. And plus, there was also people trying to kill me or have me killed. So, or trying to find out, you know, trying to take over my work sites. But like I said, I was always building a new shipyard every couple years. You know, or whatever. I mean, it didn't take all that much to build a new one. And a lot of people were joining up and joining in or copying me. So, anyway, I don't know. There's big build-up, stuff like that. But like I say, I mean, in the end, I'd always return back to Ireland and like my Germans. You know, that's where I'm from. You don't forget your people. You know, just because I moved over to America, just because I'm with America, doesn't mean that I didn't still care about my people. Of course I did. No. Those good Irish workers and those good workers in all my old factories, the people who had been supporting me, you know, doing the right things. You know, those people who cleaned up the nuclear disasters that other people caused. Like I said, I wasn't responsible for any of the nuclear disasters or any of the disease problems. But I was dealing with it and cleaning it up. So I'm paying for it to be cleaned up. So, anyway. And there's a lot of stuff I didn't know about. So, anyway, and like I said, there's other situations where I was telling my people, I was like, stop keeping things from me. I can't work, you know, we can't work like this. I can't, you know, I have to know what's going on. So, anyway, yeah, even though I was on vacation, technically, like I say, Brian, I'm on vacation. But like I said, things were happening, bad things were happening, and I was finding out about it, so. Anyway, oh well. Like I said, Rodney was supposedly taking care of things, blah, blah, blah. He wasn't taking care of shit. He wasn't doing shit. He was letting everything go to hell. Or go to chaos. Like I would tell other people, I at one point in time I came down like a ton of bricks and I said, chaos will not be tolerated. Disorder will not be tolerated. Well, my people were helping me. My other life forms were helping me. You know, be like that. It's like... And, you know, like I said, most of the Irish and Scottish people were like, we're hard workers. Doesn't make no difference to us. If anything, I was trying to get the working conditions made better in those steel yards. There's a lot of changes going on, though, you know. And, of course, a lot of people were, like, scared about, you know, how I was cutting down, you know, I was changing the way things were being done. We were updating. You know, a lot of restructuring, as they say. But, I mean, everybody's happier now, so, you know. It's like, where did you think it was coming from? Like I said, like I would say to a lot of people, the reason why you want to choose me, the reason why you want to go with me is because I can bring to the table Germany and all these other countries. I have the best of the best of the best of the best of the best. You know, even on vacation, it's like, well, let's get started again. You know, I could pick any of 200,000 or 300,000 projects in the past, going back millions, billions, trillions of years. And I'm the builder of galaxies. Rodney Swore is like, you know, I mean, like I said, I did For the Hive for over 10,000 years or 10 billion years or something with the exoskeletons. For the Hive! You know, I was inventor of For the Hives and all that. You know, the old For the Hive days. You know, I spent quite a long time with the exoskeletons or the insects, or, you know, so they had me for a long time. And eventually, I came back to the human race. I mean, you're, like I say, you're one of my life forms. It's not like I'm gonna kill you or anything like that. It's like I created you. Why would I hurt you? I wouldn't. I love you. Like, I made you who you are. So, like I said, a lot of people are like, it's the exoskeleton king or overlord. It's like, yeah, I'm actually your creator too. How'd you get confused? So, you know, there really wasn't any, you know, you people are like, anyway, whatever. It's like, well, you know, I mean, I'm not really an alien. I'm just the creator of life forms and galaxies and stuff. So, yeah, and then the American government or the U.S. government was trying to say that they captured me. It's like, let's see. I created you, and then you captured me, and then okay, that's just weird. That's why a lot of times with Rodney and other people, I was like, you know what? Just go talk to the exoskeletons and the 1.5s. I'm not going to sit here and argue and play. I'm your creator. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's like, you're bluffing. Stop trying to send me. Oh, it's like, I'm not going to play this game. Like, you can either accept it or you cannot. You know, and if you don't believe me, just go talk to the exoskeletons with the 1.5s. Life forms can't be 1.5 tall. It's impossible. Then why is there a picture of an astronaut in a little 1.5 with a little straw hat and a little Hawaiian shirt? They came here to talk to you. And somebody tried to torture them and kidnap them. And hold them hostage. And then, like I said, I was laughing. I was like, so you tried to kidnap and torture and hold an advanced race, having been in existence for over 1 billion years or 140 million years before you were ever created, hostage, and tried to torture him. How did that work out? Not too well, I suppose. Anyway. A lot of people are like, get away from me, get away from me. It's like, what? You're the one acting all crazy and stupid. You're the one trying to do espionage on an advanced race that existed about 140 million years before you ever were born. A race, like I said, the 1.5s created the dinosaurs genetically. Like, I did a cow. They were doing other life forms. They're messing around in my honor or whatever. So, yes, come around like 1800, 1900 or something like that, the human race tried to kidnap them and hold them hostage. Like, yeah, I don't really think that worked out too well. Oh well. Shrug. Anyway, like I said, whatever, you know. The children should know, though.